So before you begin building anything, it's best to make sure that the AMI keys are all cleared on black or blank, as well as, you know, key 1, key 2, key 3, as well as the mini-me keys. Everything should be clean on BK and would look like this, right? Like nothing's happening. These should be clean as well, and everything here. These keys, if you will be using these ones, you always have to make sure that all of them are active. Oops, all of them are active. With the double boxes, you have a background layer, which is this one, and in both these boxes you'll be layering up additional camera or with a background, and in some cases just only camera. First things first, is you need to assign M1 key 1 to the double box background, which is currently on M4. So you need to assign it, and how you do that is you do auto select key 1, shift, and M4, and this is how you assign your first background, which is the double boxes. The second thing you will need to do is build your mini-me keys, which is where your cameras with the backgrounds will be, which we will assign to each box. So to build the first mini-me 1 key, we will build it so it has the background for camera 1, the host. So what you will need to do is key 1, and you will assign it with a background, if this works. And let's pick M1 will be our background. Backgrounds are always DBE keys, and right, you will cut it. And now you've assigned the background. We'll adjust the size and the position in a little bit. Key 2 will assign our camera, which we want to be on top layer. We go to physical and we assign camera 1. Camera keys are always chroma keys because they're on a green screen. We click initialize, and now we have the both of them layered. If you need to adjust to fit the box, the background, all you need to do is go on key 1, since it's a DBE key, and use the positioning keys and the size keys to reframe. So I'm using the X position key and I'm reframing currently, so it fills the box. You can actually have to increase the size too. And that's it. We currently have mini-me 1 assigned to background and camera 1. We do exactly the same for mini-me 2. Mini-me 2 can be either you can build it with the background. Say we will put M3 as the background. Again, DBE key. And we can assign camera 2 if we want camera 2 to have a background. Again, green, chroma key, initialize, and we have mini-me 2 already with the camera 2 as a background, and now we have both keys. Alternatively, you can build the double box without a second mini-me key, and rather just assign a separate ME key as camera 2. So we need to now build the mini-me keys into our double boxes, and they look like this because I've put them on blank, so usually they would be silver. And we will be using the ME keys to layer on top the M4, aka the boxes. So what we need to do is go here, go to your ME keys. We already have on key 1 assigned M4, our main background. On key 2, we'll assign our mini-me 1, which is, we've already built it as a camera 1 and a background. And we always have to make sure it's a DBE key. And once you do that, as you'll see, it will show up like this. Sometimes it may even show up like this or all over the place. So all you will need to do, because it's a DVE key, you will need to control the size. Once you control the size, you can put it into the box. Now in the second box, we'll use key 3 and we'll assign it. You can either again assign it to physical camera 2 in physical if you don't need a background, or you assign it to internal Mini-Me 2 because we built camera 2 with a background. And here we have it. Always make sure it's a DVE key. And again, if you have it and it's like all over the place like this, just make sure that you use the control buttons to make it fit into the box. And this is how you have your double boxes set up. This is how it looks on your key board. And again, in order for them to be active, you always want to make sure that those keys, you've made them active here.